driving through downtown Little Rock, and we are on William J. Clinton Avenue here, and we're going to cross this bridge and go into, I believe that building up ahead is going to be the William J. Clinton Library. Yes. Right next to a train depot. But it looks like a pretty big museum, that presidential library. Yeah. That's pretty big. Over here we have the Clinton School of Public Service, which is part of the University of Arkansas. So it looks like University of Arkansas is sponsoring part of this library. Yep, they're definitely globes. As we go here to the William J. Clinton Presidential Library, our appointment time is for 10 o'clock. So what's inside that one, AJ? Just lava? Are you being burnt up by the lava? Okay, we're going to start this tour with an intro by President Clinton and his presidential limo right here. Looks like he had little computer inside. I bet you today's presidential limo has a TV inside. Of course, bulletproof windows. There's riding rails underneath. So, there you go. So, the President Clinton's term in office starts in October 3rd, 1991.
Well, that's an announcement speech.
Yes, where he announced that he was going to run for the presidency. So, yeah, but at that time he was the governor of Little Rock.
Governor of the whole state, even.
The whole state of Arkansas, thank you.
In a Little Rock, yes.
And his running partner was Al Gore. Flip phone. The guy's on a flip phone there. Not so much a hopeful here.
Oh, okay.
Over here, of course, is the famous saxophone. Clinton was a well-known saxophone player, and there's the sax. It's talking about some of the science and technology during the Clinton time. During that time, you had the Macintosh Classic over there. Was the great technology for the time. And over here you had a Mars lander that came down in the 1990s. Big timelines here, different things that happened during the Clinton period. It says that Clinton gave the Congressional Gold Medal to the Little Rock Nine for graduating high school in adversity over there. Different letters. One from Dom DeLuise saying that he was impressed by his service. Different conflicts during the Clintons included Africa, the Balkans, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Kosovo, Pakistan. Pakistan is always there, and Northern Ireland. Back in the Clinton's time, the world leaders were John Chrétien, Ernesto Zedillo from Mexico, Boris Yeltsin in Russia, Jiang Zemin in China. He went last. Tony Blair was in Great Britain. Jacques Chirac, I remember him. And Nelson Mandela was the big one in South Africa. That was the great leader. Yeah, the First Lady doesn't have to do anything really, but Hillary Clinton certainly did a lot to promote education during her time. And she ended up running for Senate and won in New York, and actually ran for the presidency too, but didn't get into the primary. Oh, she did?
Yeah, she was against Trump. She
lost Trump. Yeah, she lost Trump. Yeah, one thing you cannot deny during Clinton's time was the economy soared. Unemployment was low, and the stock market was high. I totally remember that all the way through. His budget deficit was 0. He balanced that was the last time we balanced the budget. We didn't pay off the debt, but we balanced the budget. And he did create 132,000 jobs. So first time for a long time that we actually had a surplus of $115 million. Not much, but that's amazing. Here we have a recreation of the Oval Office as it would have looked like during Clinton's presidency.
That's his office.
With the famous desk. Looks like he had a coin collection. One of the things during the 90s was, of course, the TV show Friends. So they have a recreation of the orange couch from Friends here at Central Park. I've actually been to the original one at the Warner Brothers Studios, but it's still a cool nod to the 90s. Clinton had 400 coins, and they're over 400
they're
coins.
Military commemorative points. Every time he'd visit a military unit, they'd give him their coin.
Yes.
And he visited a lot of military units. He was,
So that's the one thing that is still original here.
in this office. Yeah, everything else is a reproduction.
Yep. Part of the library is all the gifts that were given to President Clinton during his time in the White House, and also talking about the different celebrations that happened in the White House. You have all these different events. I like this view here of the river. That's kind of cool. You can see the pedestrian bridge over there. Nice table setting, presidential table setting over here. The White House china during Clinton's time. It's amazing, like, when you become the president of the United States, like, everything, every letter you write, every word you say just gets documented. Every gift that you get,
But you don't get to actually keep
you don't keep them. You don't keep them in your home.
Actually given through the Clintons to watch the American people.
Yes.
However, I've never gotten to take the earrings home for the weekend.
Yeah. And there's the famous cat. Socks was the famous cat from the White House. She was featured in a lot of the cartoons during the day. I remember Socks the cat. Nice family portrait up there. The Easter egg roll of 1994. Just a very strange custom that we have for rolling eggs on the lawn of the White House. But it's a tradition since 1876. That's going to do it for our trip here to the Clinton Library. We're going to look at the gift shop, maybe get a stamp, and we're on to our next adventure. Okay. Heifer International Center over here, which is, according to Denise, a center, like, they donate cows to people.
Heifer International is a big, well-respected charity. Our church works with them at Christmas time. If you're going to ever, like, if you donated money for a family to have a goat, it went through Heifer International.
Okay.
But they have a museum and a center here where you can go see what it is
I don't
they
think
do.
this is a museum. I just think this is a center.
It's a center, but it's learning.
And
like
they call it
it's
the
a visitor
village here,
center.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a visitor center. They expect visitors. It's not just
Well, it says
charity.
headquarters. I don't know.